Hello guys. In this present video, we will be doing a valuation of a building, particularly a residential building, for a mortgage purpose for the Karnataka Bank. So in this video, I'll be discussing a lot of things about building valuation, as we have already covered site valuation report, how to do a site valuation and what all things has to be observed and all those things. If you have not watched that video, have given the link in the description. You just go there and see to that video, then come back to this video, because we are going to take that basis also here in this particular video. We are going to continue the process of like how to do a site valuation. Then once we are going to build a building on it, how to continue with that valuation, so that there is a connectivity between site valuation and building valuation therefore. Okay, so in this particular valuation, we'll just see a residential building which was already constructed and how we are going to do a valuation about this. So we are doing a land and building valuation here. Both the land and building has been valuated. As usual, we will take a photo in front of the building, generally in the presence of the bank official. Here the bank official is Mr. Ajit Kumar, who is the chief manager, and the owner of the property is Gajendra Kumar brother. So in the last video, I have told you the person who is accompanying us during the property recognition, we have to mention his or her name and the relationship of that person with the owner of the property. Here the original owner of the property is Prakash Kumar Jain. Okay, his brother Gajendra Jain was present at the site. So this is for the mortgage purpose. The date of valuation, date of visit was December 5th, 2020. I am the valuer. So here we clearly mention Sri Gajendra Jain, brother of Sri R.K. Prakash Kumar Jain, owner of the property, Ajit Kumar, chief manager, IG Road, Karnataka Bank. Next, details of the property of the borrower. Who is going to borrow the money from the bank against the property which has been mortgaged? Okay, this person is going to take the money from the bank. So it's a residential building. It is very important to mention what kind of a building is this. Brief description of the property. It is a residential building. I'll be taking up commercial building in the coming week, next week, wherein there will be little bit changes will be there with respect to commercial building and residential building. We'll just see what will be the changes. Okay. And as usual, complete address of the property. We have to mention the ward number, site number if it is there, and all those things. And purchase of the land, when exactly they have purchased this particular property. So year of acquisition, that they have actually acquired the property. Then assessment number, property ID number, personally, like all those things. So generally you get this property ID number from eKata. Okay, when you are having, I'll just show okay, I'll make a separate video wherein I'll be showing all the details of the documents, what exactly we have to verify as a bank panel valuer. See guys, there are a lot of valuation processes there. So like when you're doing a valuation of an industry, it is a different process. When you're doing a valuation of a for example, industry is different, commercial building is different, residential building is different, apartment is different. Okay, vacant site. So there are a lot of approaches is also there. If the person is rented the property, how to do evaluation. So there are a lot of methods are there. This is what I'm telling you is a very basic one, which if you understand this one, it is more than enough for the bank purpose. Okay, but if you are doing an industrial valuation or the company valuation, then you should be knowing a lot of methods. That anyhow we will discuss in the upcoming series videos. Okay, extent of the land. See here, 81 into 32 plus there are two sites were there. Therefore, we have taken both the sides and we have measured. So this is very, very important. After deduction of the road widening, like for example, 81 into 32 was the site which was present in the behind the property. Like it was, for example, if you see the site, the front vacant site is one side and where the building was built was the other side. But the client was having both the sides, like he was having single kata, which is combined of both the sides. Okay, if you see, observe here, 45 feet into 21, which was the site measurement, which has been reduced to 18 feet 3 inches after road deduction. So I'll be showing you a map here. Observe here, the property is almost coming somewhere here. Okay, can you see here? 30-meter road widening is there. This is the map that is available from the government of Karnataka. Okay, and they will be giving this map to the local authority. We have to collect this map as a civil engineers before doing any valuation. We have to see to it if there is any road margin is there. If the property is coming in the road margin, we have to reduce that road margin and we have to mention the property area here. Or else what happens is we have mortgaged the property. For example, if you take this one 3537 minus 2975.25, almost 561 square feet is extra. okay, which we are actually giving the valuation. But tomorrow, if the road widening happens and the property is being demolished or acquired by the government of any like national highway or state highway, what happens is they might give you compensation. It depends, but in these situations they won't give you any compensation because we are doing a valuation of the property which belongs to the government. Okay, so in this situation, if we have done this property valuation including the road widening, we are giving the property value for more of 561 square feet. For example, if I have taken 3000 rupees per square feet, okay, I am valuating like almost 17 lakh rupees extra I'm giving for the property, which is not to be given because that value what I'm giving is coming into the government part. It is not coming into the client parts. Therefore, we have to reduce this. It is very, very important. We have to reduce the road widening and then we have to do the valuation. In most of the like layouts and all, it doesn't come. But if the property is situated in the main road or in a very prime location, we have to check this. It is very, very important. Next, as per like boundaries of the property, as per the sale deed, what is the boundary, north common passage, like this. As I've told you, I'll show you all the documents, what I refer, okay, what I personally refer, and we'll compare the document details along with the valuation reports in the coming videos. Okay, this will be given in the legal report or the sale deed, which we have referred it here. Okay, what is in the north, what is in the south, what is in the west, all those things. All these importance we have seen in the last video itself. What is the importance of north? Why we have to see all those things? Okay. Next, when it comes to actual, when we go to the site visit, okay, we should observe very carefully what exactly is there in the north, south, east, and west, and what actually it is present there. For example, if you see here south, they have given in the deed that property ID number they have given. But whether it is a vacant site, whether it is a residential building is there, or if any activity is going on like school, college, whatever it is, we have to mention it here. In the north, common passage, thereafter the property owned by Veerabhadreshwara Trading Co. Like there is a property called Veerabhadreshwara Trading Co. There is these people are having a common passage. After that, the trading co is there. So this is how we have to mention it. For the east, Basavanalli main road. South, vacant site. Observe here. Property ID number is there here. We don't have any information here, but here we are giving a lot of information. Vacant site belongs to Mr. Mahindra Vinod Jewels, MG Road. So when we give a lot of information to the bank people, they will start trusting us. One thing. Second thing is when it comes to a situation wherein they have to do a cross verification, it will become very easy for them, for the bank people. Okay. Next, west side, vacant site area measuring 5 feet by 32 feet, retained by Satyanarayana, so and so, so and so. So all these details we have to inquire on the site when we do the site visit. Then we have to mention it here. So previously we were not doing this. We were just putting the boundaries of the property, only this as per the deed. But now it is compulsory, and also it is the responsibility of the valuer to give all these details. Next, latitude, longitude, we know the importance of this. We have to take this maybe using the WhatsApp or any other mobile devices. Whether the property is clearly demarcated, like whatever the documents you have collected and whatever the details that you are seeing in the document, is it as per the same what you are seeing actually? Yes, that is the same. Whether the dimension of the property tallying, yes, the dimension as per the legal report or the document what they have given, it was tallying the boundaries mentioned. Next, whether the property is landlocked or no, landlocked property we have already discussed. Once again, I'll tell you what is landlocked property. Landlocked property is a property which doesn't have any access, okay, which will not be having any road. Okay, I'll anyhow when we take up that documentation verification kind of video, I'll be definitely explaining all these things. Then the property is having a approach road, yes, personally main road. What is the width of the road? All those things we have to mention it. And the landmark is there. Very famous trading co is there. They do all the hardware kind of like paints, plumbing items and all those things. Sri Veerabhadra Trading Co in Chikmagalur. That is what the landmark I have mentioned it here. Type and class of the construction is a residential building. Like details of the building. See, in the previous video, when I was doing the site valuation, this we have kept it as vacant site or not applicable. But here we have to do all this. We have to fill up the blanks now. Details of the building, it is a residential building. It is not a flat or apartment. It's a residential building. Type and class of the construction, RCC type construction. RCC type means type 1, type 2, type 3, lot of constructions are there. Like framework type construction, load bearing type construction. As a civil engineer, you have to mention it here. In general, what is the type of the construction? It doesn't matter like you have to do like this or like that. It is a general information what you are giving here. Whether the building is construction strictly according to the sanction plan. This is very, very, very important. You have to take up government approved plan while verifying the building, and you have to see to it whether all the details what has been given in the blueprint or the government approved drawing is tallying with the building, like offsets or the height of the building, area of the building, and all those things. If it is more than 10%, if the violation is more than 10%, you have to mention it here. If it is less than 10%, you can ignore it. I can just type, yes, it is as per the government rules and regulations they have actually constructed. If it is more than 10%, what you have to do, you have to mention it, what exactly the violation is. For example, they would have constructed a like car parking or a portico has been extended. Due to some reason, they have done it. So that you have to mention it here. Area of the building, the ground floor was there, first floor was there, which we have taken the actual measurement, we have taken it, and we have cross verified with the blueprint drawing or the government approved drawing. It was tallying. Like a very, very small difference was there, which we have neglected, and we have taken the as per the area which has been given by the government documents. Number of floors, ground and first floor, year of construction. This is very, very important. I'll show you a depreciation chart, how to do it. Year of construction, please remember this year 1998. If the building is under construction, yes, the building is not under construction, it's a completed building. In the coming week, I'll be taking one more valuation report wherein I'll be telling you how to do the valuation of a ongoing construction activity building. Okay, there are a lot of things here there. Like we have to verify the estimation, we have to give a progress report, how to give a work completion report. I'll take up a complete video of that in the upcoming week. Okay, additional information, we don't have any additional information. You can give any additional information if you require, like it is a special steel structure has been constructed in the terrace and all those things you can give. Construction, this one, and this is very, very important. This rates will vary as per your local construction business. For example, in Chikmagalur, the rate is anywhere running in between 1,800 to 2,500 rupees per square feet for a general construction building. General construction building means frame type construction, column, beam, slab, all those things, civil work, and maybe burnt brick or solid blocks. We can use any either of the material. Finishing material, either vitrified tiles or granite. I'm not telling Italian marble. Observe very carefully. I'm telling you granite or vitrified tiles of an average rate anywhere in between 60 rupees per square feet till 200 rupees per square feet. Main door and the puja door are teak wood, and all other doors and windows are using the local jungle wood or UPVC material. So like this, we will be having the specifications. Depending upon the specification, as an experienced civil engineer, we should be having these rates in our fingertips. Okay, I have taken a rate 2,100 rupees, and please observe here, this rate what I am quoting here is the cost of construction. If I do the same building construction today in the year 2020 or 21, if I do the construction of that particular building, this was the rate, this is the rate. But when the building has been constructed in 1998, okay, at that time the price would be much lower than this. Therefore, we have to consider the present rate and we have to do the depreciation of it. I'll just show you how to do the depreciation. 1998, so almost 22 years, it's an old building. So at 1%, what I'll tell you, amount of depreciation, I'll just show it to you on chart here. Observe here very carefully. So they have given you this chart is from standard rate of depreciation of the building, like this is from the government of Mysore PWD, all those things they have given. Kind of the building, observe here, building built with lime mortar and in which teak wood has been used. This was a very old, but these prices remains almost same. Okay, I'm still referring the same chart. This remains almost same. Like depending upon the quality of the building, okay, we are going to select this rate. If the quality of the building, like if it is a very, what do you call, building which is a mud building, mud block, they have used it, or they have used if the materials are used jungle wood and all those things, then that situation the percentage increases. If it is a new type of building, the percentage decreases. That's it. Okay, I'll be sharing all these details very soon with you people. I'll be collecting all your emails and I'll be sharing all the reports, samples, all these details. You can just go through this. So 22 years, we'll just see, I have taken as 1%, and 22 years, it is 0.19837. That much percentage, we have to reduce it from the actual cost. Observe here, 0.19837. 0.19837. So when you multiply this with the 44,77,200, we will get 8,88,000. This we have to reduce from this rate. So when I reduce this from this, So this was the construction cost during that 1998 period. So this is the assumption what we are doing it. Present condition or state of the building good or satisfactory. It's a good condition building. Residential life, like it's almost, it will be the life of the building is more than 60 years, which we have mentioned it here. In case of the flat or residential complex, not applicable here because we are not coming under any RERA. Okay, if it is a multi-story building, apartment, this is compulsory. Whether the whole prop or the part of the property note by acquisition, no, it's not. Sketch of the land showing the shape of the dimension, which we have already attached along with the valuation report. Detail of the local inquiries, we have done the local inquiry. This is as per the legal report we have given. If the this we have already spoken. Insurance, if the person has done any insurance for his building, we have to mention it here which company he has done it, for how much amount he has actually insured the building, all those things. Whether the property is in seismic zone, no. Chikmagalur doesn't come under any seismic this thing. Since how long the owning the property, they have taken it 2017 when I have done the valuation 2020, so it is almost 3 years. Purchase price and year of price, generally purchase. This generally as a valuer I won't mention it because it is already there in the sale deed, which the legal report they will mention it in the legal report. Sole ownership, joint ownership, this we have already discussed in the previous video. It's a sole ownership, individual property. So percentage we have to mention if it is a joint ownership. Leasehold means if they have taken it for a lease. This also we have already discussed in the previous video. In case of the property is already leased or rented, this also we have already discussed. Now, whether the property is land converted as non-agricultural, again, this is a copy paste. Advantages, see here. I have mentioned some of the advantages of the property. Site property provided with all the basic amenities, located at a very prime area of the city, having both commercial and residential value for the property. This property is lying in a very good commercial and a residential area. That road is a very old road. This is one of the roads which was there from almost like more than 80-90 years. So the property is belonging there. It's a very higher class of people are staying in the property. So basic civil amenities like electricity, water supply, road, drainage, everything is present. Surface communication is there. It is next to the property itself. This is with respect to the branch. We have mentioned all the distances. Property is residential as individual house, self-occupied. So it is not tenanted. They have not given it for any tenant or something. Service items, yeah, such as lift, borewell, motor. If it is there, we have to give it here. They were not having anything like that. Like they don't have even the bore or lift anything. If it is there, we have to mention it here and we have to give a additional price for it. Okay. If the property is commercial, no. Next, value of the property. Yeah, here we have in the previous video I have not mentioned this value. Here I am taking if the present depreciated value 35,89,058 after depreciation. This is the value what we have got. So realizable market value of the property I have rounded off it to 36 lakh rupees. And the site valuation, we have already seen this in the previous video. If you have not seen the previous video, please look into it. You have a lot of information in the previous video. So I am going to add the building value plus the site value and giving a total value, say like 1 crore 44 lakh rupees. I have given it. The total value is like, this is the site value, round number. Site plus building value, it's almost 1 crore 80 lakh rupees is the valuation of the particular property. So this is the fair market value. Like we are going to reduce 10%, 5% depending upon the location and all those things. And we are going to mention this value. So the loan will be released according to this. So it should not be on the higher side. It should not be on the lower side. It is on the mid side. The value we have to give it as a valuer. I have reduced from this. This is the actual value, but I have reduced it by 10% because we have to work from the bank side. We should make the bank people more safe compared to the client. Okay, so when they are giving the loan against this, for example, if they are giving 60%, 70% or 80%, for example, if I assume 80%, almost 1,62,000, 80% means into 0.8, almost 1 crore 30 lakh rupees they are going to give it as a loan. If the client doesn't pay that loan also tomorrow, the present valuation of the property is 1 crore 80 lakhs. Definitely the bank people can recover that amount. So this is how we have to play very safe, okay, as a bank panel valuer. Like 99acres.com or Policy Bazaar, Magic Bricks is not available in Chikmagalur. Therefore, we have not given anything here. Value, like previous valuation, it was not done here. So this is the present valuation. In this reported road widening area has not been detected. Therefore, the value seems to be more than the, like in the previous valuation report. Okay, the previous valuation report has been done by Mr. B.S. Chandrasekhar. wherein the road widening has not been deducted. Okay, this has to be deducted. Observe here very carefully. Like he has done in 2017, the valuation was done in 2017. The value of the property was 2017 was 1 crore 88 lakh. So, as a civil engineer, as a common man, we know that as the year goes to the next year, like 2018, 19, 20, the value of the property will be appreciated. It will not be depreciated. But if you observe here, 1 crore 88 lakh rupees, I have given 1 crore 80 lakh rupees, which is depreciated. I have given 8 lakh rupees less. Why I have given 8 lakh rupees less? Because I have reduced the road widening area. So this makes you a unique valuer and this makes you a trustworthy bank panel valuer in face of the bank people. Okay, this is how you have to do the bank valuation. If I have not reduced that amount here, like if you have not reduced that, for example, road widening, like almost what we have discussed in the beginning of this video, almost 17 to 80 lakh, 18 lakh rupees more, almost 2 crore was the property valuation. Okay, so that we should not do it. And this is the date, signature of the valuer, and all those some other details. So guys, I think I have given some good information in this particular video, like how to do a bank panel valuation for a residential building. In the coming week, I'll be taking up a commercial building or a bank panel valuation for a ongoing construction building. Okay, let's see in the next video. Thank you so much.